Hey everyone, welcome back to Wheel Reverend, the channel where we break down the hottest two-wheelers on the market so you know exactly what you're getting before you hit the road. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a scooter that's been making waves with urban commuters and adventure seekers alike. The 2025 Honda Adverb 160. If you're looking for a daily rider that's practical but still has that rugged spirit for a bit of fun off the beaten path, stick around because the Adverb 160 might just be what you're looking for. Honda has built a strong reputation for reliable, practical scooters, but with the Adverb line, they've added a dash of adventure DNA to the mix. The Adverb 160 is the younger sibling to the larger Adverb 350 and X-Adverb models, but don't let its smaller size fool you. It packs plenty of character for city riding and weekend escapes. Let's start with what powers this little adventurer. The 2025 Adverb 160 comes with a 156.9cc liquid-cooled, four-stroke, single-cylinder engine that produces around 15.8 horsepower at 8,500 revolutions per minute and about 14.7 Newton-meters of torque at 6,500 revolutions per minute. It's paired with a smooth CVT automatic transmission, so you can just twist the throttle and go perfect for weaving through city traffic. Thanks to Honda's enhanced Smart Power Plus technology, the engine is designed to deliver better combustion efficiency while keeping fuel consumption low and emissions cleaner. In real-world riding, you can expect mileage figures hovering around 45 to 50 kilometers per liter, depending on how heavy you are with the throttle. That's a big win for anyone using this as a daily commuter. But performance isn't just about the engine, it's also about how the bike handles. The Adverb 160 stands out in the scooter market because of its adventure-ready suspension setup. You get Showa telescopic front forks with 116mm of travel and twin Showa rear shocks that can handle rough patches better than your average city scooter. Combine that with the scooter's 165mm ground clearance, quite generous for this Class A, and you've got a ride that can handle speed bumps, potholes, and even a bit of gravel or dirt without trauma. Braking is handled by a 240mm disc up front and a 220mm disc at the rear, with single-channel ABS as standard. It's not a full dual-channel system, but it's plenty for most riders in urban environments and light trail riding. The 14-inch front and 13-inch rear wheels come wrapped in semi-block pattern tires that add to the Adverb vibe while providing better grip on less-than-perfect roads. Now, let's talk about design, because let's face it, you're not just buying a scooter for how it rides, but how it looks sitting in your driveway too. The Adverb 160 borrows styling cues from its bigger siblings, with a rugged, adventure-inspired design that sets it apart from your typical step-through scooter. It's got a sharp, aggressive front fascia with dual LED headlights that give it a bold, modern look. There's also a two-stage adjustable windscreen that you can raise or lower depending on your speed or how much wind protection you want. It's a small touch, but it makes a big difference on longer rides. The seating position is upright and comfortable, with a wide handlebar that gives you good leverage for maneuvering through traffic. The seat height is about 780mm, slightly taller than most scooters in this segment, which might be something to consider if you're on the shorter side. But that extra height also contributes to the commanding riding position and better visibility in busy city streets. Honda's also paid attention to practicality. Under the seat, you get about 30 liters of storage space, enough for a full face helmet and a few daily essentials. There's also a front glove box with a built-in USB charging port, so you can keep your phone topped up on the go. The instrument cluster is fully digital, with a clear, easy-to-read layout that shows you everything from speed and fuel to real-time fuel efficiency and even an oil change reminder. One of the standout features on the Adverb 160 is Honda's smart key system. Instead of a traditional key, you get a key fob that lets you start the scooter, unlock the seat, and access the fuel tank without pulling the key out of your pocket. It's a small convenience that makes a big difference when your hands are full with groceries or gear. So, what does all this cost? The 2025 Honda Adverb 160 is priced around $4,200, though this can vary depending on your market and any local taxes or fees. It's not the cheapest scooter out there, but considering what you're getting, a fuel-efficient engine, rugged suspension, adventure styling, and Honda's legendary reliability, it represents solid value for money. If you're wondering who this scooter is really for, I'd say it hits a sweet spot for urban riders who want a bit more than just a basic city runabout. It's great for students, daily commuters, or anyone who wants to ditch the car and have a bit of fun on two wheels without committing to a full-fledged adventure bike. It can handle rough city streets, bad weather, and the occasional country road detour, all while being light and nimble enough for tight parking spaces and busy traffic. Of course, it's not perfect. Some riders might wish for a bit more power for highway stints, and the seat height might be a stretch for shorter riders. Also, the lack of dual-channel ABS could be a downside if you plan to push it hard on slippery roads. But in its intended role, a city-friendly scooter with adventure flair, it really nails the brief. All in all, the 2025 Honda Adverb 160 proves that scooters don't have to be boring. Honda's blended practical features, smart tech, and rugged styling into a package that's as fun as it is functional. If you want something that stands out from the sea of generic scooters, the Adverb 160 is definitely worth a closer look. That's it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Wheel Reverend for more honest reviews and detailed breakdowns of the latest bikes and scooters hitting the streets. Got questions about the Adverb 160? Or want to share your own experiences? Drop a comment below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.